All right, well, you will laugh, you might cry, and you will definitely be amazed by the talent on the Great Pottery Throwdown. And you might think a pottery show may not leave you on the edge of your seat. Well, let me tell you, it most certainly can. Take a look.
Oh.
Oh, what does that mean?
It's bubbles.
The bubbles, I think it's the quickness of the firing. It did go up really, really quickly. And the gases escape the clay body, and that's why you've got the bubbling effect. But I'm liking the decoration on the inside.
That's really lovely. Look at that. That's exactly what I was looking for, a little surprise.
I'm liking this toast tray. It's really, really simple, but really effective. A bit like me.
Just like you.
And one of the stars of the Great Pottery Throwdown, Florence St. George, aka Flea, is here with us now. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're no stranger to the spotlight, a successful model. Of course, you dated at one time at Prince Harry. What made you want to step back into the spotlight in this way?
Such a good question. And initially it seemed counterintuitive because it was exactly why I had shied away from being in front of the camera, was this kind of fear of the cameras being overwhelming after, like you said, I was thrown in front of the lens in quite a heavy way. So going back in front of the camera was scary and nerve-wracking. And there I was, and I've never done reality TV before. And you've got, 20 cameras in a room, 10 of them are on you at one time, and you're making and sculpting and being given these terrifying challenges. Yeah. And the first day was scary. But then after that, you kind of warm up, and it ends up being really fun. And ultimately, you all have this common thread, all with all your competitors.
Yeah.
That you have this beauty of this thing, which is pottery. And there's such a hidden, deep tradition involved in it. So it feels very special to be part of it.
I had to ask, I know growing up, there were times where, in art class or something like that, we might make a macaroni necklace. Try our hands at different things.
Still making this.
What's your relationship with creating things such as this? Have you ever done anything like this before? Was this a hobby of yours?
So it began, I don't know how much you know, but it began after I got postpartum depression. And it happened very fluidly, very naturally. I was encouraged to do something that took me out of myself because I was feeling kind of lonely and isolated. Quite, apt right now. Lots of people are feeling that. And here I was with this lump, this ball of clay, and I started making stuff. And it was for no one else but for me in that moment. And it developed from a hobby, and now it's become my calling, I suppose.
But we have to talk about the judges. Let's talk about Keith, who laughs and cries and is really talented. What's he like behind the scenes?
So he was right in there with us. He understands that being put under that pressure is intense. And as you can see from the TV show, he's an incredibly emotional person. Yeah. And it's not for TV, I can assure you, it is all very, very genuine. He's so moved by something that is that, in his eyes, beautiful.
Well, what will you take away from all of this?
For me, definitely the friendships. But like I said, it was fast forward ceramic university. It was so speedy. Yeah. And so I learned so much. And I think from my pottery journey so far, the clearest line of thought is the therapeutic side. The fact that it is so helpful. From Prozac to pottery is my line.
I like that. I have to ask, because you were a part of this world and now stepping outside of it, but still, it's part of your roots. What do you make of Americans and our obsession with the royal family?
Is it so untouchable, I suppose?
Maybe. Because
in a world where everything is so indiscreet, where everything's so face values, and actually they're rather good at that.
I love that. I love that. Well, I want to let everybody know that you can catch all 3 seasons of The Great Pottery Throwdown now on HBO Max. Florence, thank you so much. It really is a fun show to watch. It's like I still can't understand why I love it so much, but after talking to you, I do have a better understanding of it. But it really is lovely to watch.
Oh, thank you so much.